What's up, fellow pirates? We're back. So we're doing another anime talk here. I got Kensei on the other line.
What's up?
So we're gonna go over and do a little talk about One Piece. I think it's One Piece this week. I'm pretty sure that's what I said in the title. That's not funny title, right?
Yes.
Pretty sure. Yeah. So you guys can get some background on me playing Minecraft, I guess. I'm building my pumpkin bridge. It's like a working arc, so I'm working that while we discuss some of the topics of One Piece. 'Cause One Piece has been One Piece is really interesting right now. There's a lot of stuff going on. So right now, I think the anime is up to he's finally starting to fight what's his name? Dogtooth?
Yeah, Dogtooth. Which is awesome.
That fight. You know how I felt about it. I really don't like that. It seems so. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit, right? So I've been watching some other stuff with One Piece that's way back, and I kind of realized you and I had this discussion before, like on when we were talking by ourselves, why One Piece, not One Piece, why the fight with Whitebeard seems so, why Whitebeard seems so weak, right? I know you and I had a discussion before.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
I think it had frustrated me.
yeah, it did. And so I'm looking at it, what I realized is that with one big fight, there was no hockey really involved. Like, you didn't mention hockey, you didn't introduce a lot of these features in it. Which, let's be honest, Whitebeard crew had to get at least something Mama's crew level. You know what I mean?
At least.
So right number one had to be able to fight
They
what's
hit us
his name?
and ran.
The Phoenix
We
guy.
lost tools, gear.
Marco.
My crew
Yeah.
can't work without that stuff.
Roughly. Roughly.
They did, yeah. So they did make the effort that Marco was like a really good fighter, but it felt like they were all underpowered. Like 3 Marines were able to trash the entire Whitebeard crew.
Yeah. I mean, granted they're all admirals, but like it should not have been that easy.
Yeah. And so, let me check my line here. So what I realized that what I think that was for me, what I realized that was because back then they weren't showing much like they weren't showing much hockey. So these characters that if they're allowed to go full out with like hockey, these are the much more impressive fights.
Right.
And like even like when you look at some of these stuff, right? Like IOT, what is his name? The lava guy. The one that seems to be taking no real damage other from black Whitebeard.
Akainu.
Yes, that guy. He would have took a lot of damage if they were using hockey more readily. The hockey lets you actually hurt spell users.
Right.
Right?
Although
So,
Dogtooth seems to have found a way to cheat that.
he does. I was looking at that too, because Luffy was hitting him with his hockey pistol and stuff like that. But I think what he's doing is using his put in against it as an armor. So instead of Luffy hitting him, he usually put it.
Yeah, but I
My crews will
mean,
be reinforcing
hockey's
this rig
supposed to
again in
ignore
no
all that
time.
anyway.
Those falling
But it's
tracks.
still a physical object
We've
hockey has
located
to
the
work
rest of
through.
the gang.
So I think
They're
what it happens, like for example, when
consolidating
Smoker
stolen golden
turns his body into
in a nice big pile.
smoke and you try to hit
Out to
him,
the open.
and it goes through him.
Give those thieves a
I think
taste of
what
their own medicine.
Dogtooth is doing is actually creating a separate something off from his body and using it almost like an armor defense.
That was a very interesting thought, actually.
Actually, I was looking at one, and I saw today episode, I figured, I might as well go take a look at it and see what's going on.
Wait,
And I
what?
was like, oh, it looks like that's what he's doing.
Hmm.
At least to me, it looked like there's always a layer of like his pudding, whatever his pudding power is,
Right.
outside of him. Like it's not like on, you know what I mean? Like Smoker, it's not his body. His body's always solid. I don't know if it's just the way the artwork was done, but his body looks always solid. And once you hit him, you see the pudding is was defended. Almost like Gara Sand.
An interesting idea.
I think this is what it looks like to me, I don't know. could be imagining things too. But yeah, let's get back into what's currently going on right now. So I don't know if you guys have seen the new, because we mentioned before we were talking about the Mega. Mega's doing a lot of stuff right now. They're actually really fast taking on and now they're in Wano. They're actually in Wano with Luffy, Zoro all there. The whole crew just got there. And the Heart Pirates are there too. They've just officially the Heart Pirates are there. They've always hinted to them being there, but I think just for the last episode, you finally see the entire crew there.
Yeah.
Wano is... Kaido's kind of a douche, isn't he?
Kaido's always been a D-bag though.
But it's like at a whole different level. Hey, Iron Dragon. Yeah, but it's like you expect all the warriors to be some kind of jerk in their own way. But
Clear the area. Transcade.
I don't know about all that.
I don't know. First, he literally destroyed an entire village. And I'm not counting Blackbeard because Blackbeard is Blackbeard. We know what's going on with him, right? That's just who he is. He's a part of the true sensitive.
Okay, I don't know. I mean, after watching Big Mom in action, like, can you really say
Good
that
job. I'll set up a transfer.
Kaido is the one that takes the cake? Like, we haven't even seen Kaido do anything yet.
Where's my beacon?
Did the Fallen steal your transmat beacon
so
too?
Dragon, this is a friend of my Kente. We were doing anime talks for a couple, actually a while now.
May I recommend finding that
When we get on, we just have a discussion with different type of anime. It's usually every other Saturday mornings we do it. This week we're doing One Piece. And I gotta make an official announcement on the channel soon, but Kente will be doing some streaming on the channel. Mostly like, what do you think, man? What do you plan to play again?
It's really just Destiny 2 and Elder Scrolls on occasion.
Yeah. So Kente will be doing stuff on the channel. Originally Kente and I intended to be channels together, but he got a little busy.
Does that Fallen look like a
And so
transmat
we're
beacon
just
thief?
bringing back the channels together.
He looks
We're
like a
also,
transmat beacon
and then
thief
I
to me.
will also be doing some streaming on the Average Joe's, the Twitch channel.
Uh-huh.
So we're kind of like taking both of our stuff and just combining them together. So you'll see a lot more Kente.
That one's gotta be a transmat beacon thief.
No,
He
he's
looks
not in
even
this game.
thievier
He's
than the
playing
first
Destiny right now on Twitch. And his channel, his Twitch channel, I guess is the Average Joe.
Actually, this time I'm on YouTube, but right now I'll be moving this video over to... Nope, I died. I'll be moving this video over to the Aggressively Average channel in due time. My Twitch handle is Average Joe's Games. I will be playing, that's usually where I'll post most of my live Destiny 2 streams. I know I have something coming out for the new update, where several of my clanmates and I will be focusing on live stream on the day of release.
And that'll be September
4th, yes.
Areas there, and it'll be an Average Joe's, and like I said,
Send it over.
are you doing that? Yeah. And then we're gonna start trying to get him to do some stuff on over here for you guys, so you guys can see a few different games, like just Minecraft and those kinds of games that I play. But Kente play a little bit more the I guess I want to say hardcore type multiplayer games. Well, as you can see, I like to have a little bit more low-key, no-mission type growth games.
Yeah,
So we
I'm more of a multiplayer. I'm not that good, but I enjoy it.
Yeah. I think I heard a friend of mine said before, I'm a multiplayer person stuck in, I'm a PvE player stuck in a PvP world. So that's kind of me. I'm not a big fan of the multiplayers. Like, I play some games I like it, but not all of them. Most of them, yeah. Alright. So yeah, that's what's going on with this, and that's what Kente, like I said, Kente and I've been doing these anime talks for a while. He's also been working with me on, a lot of times, most of my recent Monster Hunter World, he's been on all of them, but I don't like Monster Hunter World, it just frustrates me like crazy. So So you guys will see more of him and stuff like that, and we'll get back to it. I'll do an official short video later on announcing stuff like that. So.
Actually, yeah, we should get back into Monster Hunter World in time, shouldn't we?
So let's go ahead. Let's get back to One Piece. Okay, so one. Yeah, Kaido. Like I think Kaido's by far one of the biggest jerk we've had so far. It's not even like Big Mama had an issue. I just, you know what I mean? I'm not saying he's a good, a good person in any respect of that word, but I'm saying that at least it's her, right? She's twisted, yeah, but other people are not always. They kind of are, but they're not always like, she's not making things 100% work compared to Kaido. Like,
Alright, yeah, that's fair, I guess, because Kaido's more along the classic lines of, like, destroy and pillage and whatnot, but... I don't know, I mean, the whole Big Mom, like, I take your soul thing, it's kind of a big deal to me. I guess. But the thing is, like, I don't know, because that, but like by that argument, you could say that like pillaging and plundering is Kaido's stick.
Whatever the Fallen steal, we steal back.
Like I said, he's just dark and
While I
twisted.
cannot condone theft, I do appreciate payback.
Okay, let's look at the last episode that they just had out, right?
Yeah.
When we saw the leftover town. Like and I guess maybe I'm giving Kaido a little too much credit. It could just be his minions that jerks, right? And not really him.
I would be willing to say he's a jerk. I just don't think that he's like as directly responsible for all of this as maybe one would think.
You think he's just like he's a little bit more hands off, like the way Luffy is hands off, and this crew are just douches.
Yeah, that too. I think as far as like the grand scheme of it all, yeah, he's still pretty bad. Because it was clearly his intention to take over Wano. You know, with the whole Smile production and start a war with artificial devil fruits so I would say that he's still bad. I just don't think that this small stuff is, I don't think anything that he would like kind of worry himself with, you know what I mean?
So they just do it, he's like, yeah, I don't really care so much.
I don't know if I would actively say that he's, you know, I don't care too much, but he definitely like doesn't know, and if he did know, yeah, he probably wouldn't care. He's apathetic. Like, I don't think the small things matter to him.
And yeah, I think he's worried about that whole trying to die thing.
Right, exactly. And then he's got his whole, you know, yeah, like he can't die and he wants to. Like, he's more obsessed with that than anything else.
Okay. I see where this is going.
So,
I see where this is.
you know.
But I don't know, like I said, yeah. For me, it's just like, cause look at that whole the whole Wano
Guardian,
thing,
we're
right?
reading some odd fluctuations in our scans.
Why does this look wrong?
Gravity waves. Small
Why
for
does my
now,
business
but
feel
amp
so
them up
bad?
and they'll rip
This
us
whole
apart.
Wano thing, it's just like,
I've got 3 locations where the waves are strongest. Sending you
I don't know, it's
coordinates.
just like, they just completely destroyed an entire...
I mean, yeah, but it's not like he's the only pirate we've ever seen do that.
No, he's not, no, I'm not, no. True, I think it started that way with all, what's his face doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Crocodile.
Crocodile did that. Whatchamacallit did that. Doflamingo. So...
Doflamingo's tongue was like, you know, twistedly happy.
Yeah, alright, but honestly, to me, that was worse. It's the sham that makes it worse to me.
Dude, I have birds that I feed millet to, and even I don't consider a meal for them.
I mean, if they consider it a meal, why are you worried?
Cause it's not.
But it is, even to them.
It's not.
See it.
But it is.
Did you hear that?
What are you picking up?
It's gone. Maybe I'm imagining. We'll check your other coordinates.
He's a bird.
Do it quick. I don't like what I'm seeing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, you should, I missed the switch.
But yeah, the little girl that Luffy's helping out right now.
Yeah.
The one that says she was waiting at 8.
Right. Oh man, that was sad.
Yeah, that was. And I wonder what they're gonna do with that. I think they can't. I don't think they're just gonna mention it and leave it alone. You know what I mean? Like, oh, maybe just forget about it. You know. Well, yeah, she did say that. Well, who cares? I'm hoping that was gonna happen with it.
Probably. I mean,
Not
he's
to
dead.
rush
There
it,
isn't
but
much
these
they
waves
can
are
do
going
with it.
fast. Get over there and we should be able to track those gravity waves back to their source.
So I've seen some stuff online she was talking about with her and Momo. Momo is still the next king of Wano.
Right.
And they think I've seen some stuff that she was talking about, like, you know, she being maybe their princess? Yeah, that's the right word.
You think they're gonna get hitched? I mean, they're kids. Who knows?
This is still anime talk with. This is still animes, you know. I mean, we've seen some animes where that's like the whole thing in the show.
I mean, you're not wrong. You know, it's entirely possible. I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot to presume right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll give you that. That's like fan theory.
Go shut him down.
Yeah.
Out there as far to go with yet. So I'll give you that, absolutely. But okay, so you have now in One Piece, right? You got the 7 generations. So far we've seen, how many have we seen so far? 4 of them?
The 7 generations?
I'm sorry, the 7 worst generations.
Oh, okay. 7 from the worst generation.
Yeah. So I think only 2 of them are working for themselves. All the others are working for someone else.
Yes, I think that. I think originally it was just Luffy alone working for himself.
Yeah, but then as you were saying before, they added what's his face to the group. Blackbeard.
Oh well, then I'd say 3.
Who's the third one?
Well, now.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Now that I can't remember his name now. Heart surgeon guy.
A big one. They really are going to shake this arcology to pieces.
Law. Why can't I remember 3 letters? Wow, that was bad. Bad moment.
Yeah, Law. And you're actually really close to the Call of Heart Pirates.
Yeah, that and that I remember. That's the thing. That's like that I remember.
You're really close.
That was not a good moment for me.
No, that wasn't.
But yeah.
Yeah, so that was, okay. But yeah, so yeah, Law, but there's also, I just remember too, the Beji, his name is?
Beji.
The one that was with Big Mama. He just left Big Mama, but he doesn't really work necessarily, but you know what I mean? But all of them seem to be under somebody else now. And they usually want to be warlord.
True.
The only one that they haven't really said is under warlord is guy from Skypiea.
Right, but we haven't really.
I saw your question. I'll think about it and I'll let you know some way to and you don't have any ideas. Yeah. The guy from Skypiea, the big one that's fighting that has that growth thing he does and the wings.
Yeah.
He's the only other one that
Well, we haven't seen any activity from him yet at all.
Exactly.
So we can't say who he's working for, if anyone. He could be. He could very well be working for Kaido, because, like, chronologically speaking, Kaido met him right before Kaido ran into the other three, who now work for him.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, Kaido is... I was surprised that kids would agree to do that.
It was probably that or die. Like, let's be honest, it was probably that or die.
True. But still, I was like, wow, okay, kid. Like, Luffy literally would choose that all the time, though.
100%, but Luffy's also crazy. Like, Luffy's not the kind of guy who, I mean, he's not the role model you want, but at the same time, it's like, he's crazy.
Yeah, but he sticks to his gun. Regardless of the situation, he always sticks to his gun.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just saying, like, he's crazy. There's no other way to describe it.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, well, that's fair. Crazy as his crazy does.
Yeah. So he kind of went through a lot of different stuff with that, and then, yeah, he went through a lot with that. It's just that way. So you have that. Okay, so right now they just kidnapped the little girl again, right? We got Batman. I think that was like big online. A lot of like we were talking about Batman. One Piece now has a Batman.
Wait, there's a Batman?
Seriously, that's what you miss?
There's a Batman?
Of all the things you... Yes! Of all the things you miss Batman.
I didn't even know there was a Batman.
You showed up last episode.
How do I gotta check that again.
Yeah. Yeah. He's one of the guys who first showed up and tried to shoot, that girl and Zoro, like, saved her.
Huh.
But yeah, he's
Tear
Batman.
this altar down and stop that horrible noise.
Literally a man.
The sooner the better. We're hearing that sound on all sensors now.
Oh, that's not the same.
It's very much the same. It is not the same.
It's not the same at all. That's...
It's Batman.
If anything, that's Man-Bat. Which, by the way, is not something I'm making up. That is an actual Batman villain.
No, I know. Yeah, I know who Man-Bat is.
Yeah, so, yeah, they've got a Man-Bat. But I'm like, I know I didn't see... You...
No, there's not, he's literally called Batman.
That I don't remember.
Yeah, his name's literally Batman.
Huh.
So, I'll look at older giving a shout out to,
We've torn down the altars.
DC.
Then we got a problem. Those must have been transmitters, not the source. Ritual's still going. We're jittering
I had
up,
no
down,
idea.
sideways over here.
Yeah, but there was people doing like a bunch of people
Keep
after
it
animals.
together, girl.
Hey, next person that shows is a guy called Gazelle Man.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense. It's kind of cool.
I'll be honest, like, little details like that, I only pay so much attention to in One Piece.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm the one paying attention to details and you're not.
In One Piece, I normally don't, only because the art is really hard for me to pay attention to. What is happening?
I don't know, just maybe because after I watch it, I read it. I follow a couple of YouTube and like stuff and I don't watch their videos anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Like, if I miss something, cause like a lot of little stuff happening in One Piece that you're like, wait, what? A lot of little things in the arc, you're right. The arc a little bit, I don't want to say it's confusing though.
There's a giant crystal in here.
Cause I don't think it's confused. I think that's confusing to me. It's just there's a lot of information going on every panel.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, I do find the art confusing though. Like, I really do.
It's 20 years worth of information for scrolls or something.
I gotcha.
That I don't do. Like, it's a lot of information in it. Like some of these channels, if you want to have any reverie, they will show people from all these things that oh yeah, you can listen to one. And I like start watching the video, and like, oh that's the other, that's the other. Nothing okay, that's pretty cool. But it took me a while to figure out who they were.
The Reverie, yeah, the Reverie, I definitely, did we mention that the Reverie happened?
It hasn't happened, maybe not, but we have a Reverie. I think we might have touched it, so the Reverie haven't heard things out right now. Right? And there's some stuff going on in there right now that I think everybody's confused. So what is right now the Reverie? Here's all the kingdom stuff like that. Kingdom came to invite this big summon at what's it called?
Marie Joyce?
Yeah, that's it. The home of the Celestial. Celestial Dragons. This is by far the biggest bunch of tools I've ever seen.
Biggest bunch of tools.
So, and with this one, the Fishman Kingdom get invited to, they were there.
He's singing like the
Cool
crystal.
to see, you know.
Are they
So you
drawing
had Neptune,
power from each other?
his daughter and her brothers. They all went. And right off the bat, somebody tried to kidnap them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she just got there, he was
We're
like, oh, I'm
stable
gonna have
again.
you, I caught
Whatever
her,
you
I caught her.
did, it worked.
And
My stomach
I think
thanks
one
you.
of the Flamingo family members
A
showed
wild
up,
idea. How about you send
come
me
up
that
through that
rock for
line, and
analysis?
saved
What do
her.
you say?
Yes.
Big glowy rock.
Yeah, he sniped the
Coming
guy
right up.
real good. He was like,
Oh,
nope.
you're a beaut, aren't you?
Nope, no son.
the
He was
tests
like
I'm gonna run on
trashed
you.
him. Because you can't hit a Celestial and get away with it. That's just how that
Sparrow
works.
Well,
thrusters,
unless you're a
obviously.
Celestial.
What about
Exactly.
warp drives or...
And so they went through
I'm
all
sure
that.
I'm
You
going
see
to
all
hear
of,
all
like,
about what Amanda
these
will
Straw
use
Hat
that
fan
for.
group
What
got
were the
together.
Hive doing with it?
It's kind of nice to see all of them just showed up like, oh yeah. Having their own little private meetings. Oh, you like Straw Hat? You like Straw Hat too?
Yeah.
You had like Vivian there. You had what was it there? Bunch of them. What I remember all them. Vivi was there. Rebecca was there.
Rebecca, there we go. The
Chopper's hometown.
yeah, I was gonna say Chopper's hometown. Well, both of the kings from Chopper's hometown.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
Yeah. That was like, yeah. I was like, okay then, fight's gonna start now.
Yeah,
But,
seriously.
it went pretty well.
Yeah, handled it nicely. Who else? The mermaid princess.
Yeah, she was there.
Pretty much every major kingdom he helped out along the way.
Yeah, pretty much. And they were all like big fans of his. It's like, oh yeah, Straw Hat, Straw Hat. And it was pretty nice. It was nice to see those characters because we haven't seen them in like forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they haven't really been shown. Like we've seen a little bit of Vivi, but that's because she's been always in prep for the Reverie.
Yes.
And she's by far the only official honorary Straw Hat.
Right. She's the only one.
Yeah.
Which I think was cool. They loved her so much they like literally invited her to join the crew.
And honestly, I think if she didn't have the kingdom, she would definitely done it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. She was like so happy being there. But
yeah.
you know, I think
Responsibilities.
yeah, I think as far as everyone's concerned though, I think like even as far as they're all concerned, she's one of them, period. Like they're like
Yeah.
I don't think they make the distinction.
No, remember I think at the last when they were leaving, they did the whole hand thing
Yeah.
with her.
Right,
Showing
exactly.
the ones they had, that showed anybody that had this is one of us.
Right.
So yeah, I think she's by far I saw that. anywhere you want to.
Right. I completely agree.
But then you have like, you know, Straw Hat fans who are also there. Like Rebecca. I really thought Rebecca would have joined up with them for a little bit because
Good,
like,
it's
it's
you.
not, I don't
I'm
want
getting
to say she
reports
didn't
from
have
Holiday's
places to go, but
cruise
she
about a
was
night
less
with a
invested
strange
in
aura
how
around it,
Rebecca was.
playing merry hell with
How
our
Rebecca
Then
schedule.
Vivi.
was.
My crews
I
know how to get her
Vivi was
done,
literally-
Sloan.
I
Regular
agree.
maintenance is the difference
No,
between a
I
sparrow that
agree.
races and a Springfield that
And I
rests.
remember who you're talking about, but like,
Sure, but
she had
this
nothing
rig
to
isn't
offer the
winning
crew.
any races. That night is in my way. Take it out.
I was almost gonna say, have you met Nami? But then I realized, no, she's navigating. She plays a role.
She plays a really important role.
One day, you will
And then
And they be lost every day.
Oh my god. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you right now, if Nami wasn't the navigator, Zoro would have become the navigator, I promise you, just through sheer bullying, because he would be so confident that he could handle it.
Yeah, and then they'll never get anywhere.
Absolutely not.
It'll be 20 years, then it's stuck in the middle of the ocean, circles, going in circles.
Exactly. So, 100% she is vital. But no, I just don't think that Rebecca offers anything to the crew. Like at the time, Vivi offered something to the crew, even though it wasn't something important. She just did. Like I said, it wasn't important. No, like long term, you know what I mean? But she could have been like an amateur helmsman.
Okay, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like, cause and that was, you know, that was back in the early days where they weren't particularly skilled anyway.
Yeah, that's true. But I like yeah. Let's not put these skills real fast.
Took out the knife, but I'm not sure
it.
it's dead. Some kind of magic allowed it to escape.
They show
New
Usopp
hive
levels really
spells.
high.
Just what we need.
I don't think they've
Get
really
after it,
touched
you
back on
two.
that again. I kind of want to see more of it.
Usopp
I
is,
want Usopp to have a really good fight.
I know, but Usopp is a gag and you know it.
Now I know how the Cabal feel about us.
He did it
I'm
for
not
the
in the mood
Crocodile.
for this.
Crocodile, he had
Keep
a really
after him.
serious fight
Their spell can't
against
keep that
Crocodile
thing safe
numbers,
forever.
whatever they were.
What do we have to do to kill this
I
thing?
guess.
Usopp had serious fights against him. Like, you know, really putting great, like, you're not gonna say, but in the art, he did really, you know,
He did nothing.
he did a lot of stuff.
All he did was talk. All he did was talk.
Which is kind of the reasons that you should.
Yeah, but he did nothing. Like, he did nothing.
No, he did. He played some crucial roles. Because when that sugar lady was gonna go turn Luffy into a doll.
Oh, yeah. No,
I've
you're
been
right.
fighting
You're right.
Hive
You're
for-
right. You're right.
Well, longer than I
100%.
want to
I
admit.
was like, what?
This
Yeah.
is some kind of ritual.
I'm like, this guy got
They're
hockey.
losing on
I'm pretty
purpose.
sure his whole crew's gonna
Like
have to have
what?
hockey.
Eventually.
Throwing a hand of poker? Maybe.
Except
What's their goal,
except
though?
maybe
Why let
Nami.
this thing die over and over again?
Why?
Well, it's just that what she does is so, like, non-hockey related.
Yeah, but she still has to be able to hurt people.
Yeah, but the thing is, her abilities are so unlike anybody else's that it's kind of irrelevant. Like, she can get that stuff done, especially now with Zeus.
I don't think Zeus is a permanent part of her arsenal.
I 100% think it is.
I don't see it being permanent. It doesn't make, at least to me, it doesn't make sense. How would it stay permanent? That's somebody else's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but she stole it from her.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, people see the world or not.
Yeah. So it's hers now. She stole it.
And now, like, I'm expecting to see that be like, you know, when he and Big Mama really clash. That's be one of those things where like, yeah, no, he's gonna come back now.
Maybe?
That's kind of what I'm
That's
expecting to see again.
Slowly.
Right, but I mean, like, I could see that happening for a short while, but then her getting him back eventually.
I want the two of you there at the end, whatever that looks like.
Kind of create her own.
Well, she can't do that. He's...
Like, I don't mean like physically alive, but... Actually, you already mentioned the clouds now.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the whole reason... That's the whole reason... Yeah, that's the whole reason she has Zeus now. Like, it's the whole reason her power set and his fit so well.
I don't think she'll keep him. Like, I mean, I'm talking like endgame. I don't think Zeus is a part of her endgame. Cause like, okay, you look at Nami, right? I think of the whole group, Nami's the only one that doesn't really need to be strong.
Well, that's what I just said, though.
So I think with her, it's just like, you know, most of her fights are gonna be gag things. Everybody else needs to have some form of power. So you have like Chopper, who's doing pretty well. Hey, thanks, cool guy. You're a cool guy. Come on, that was good. I like it.
If you keep talking like that, I'm going to leave.
What? His name is Cool Guy. You know, and he's like, hey, he's like, I subbed you with good work. I'm like, hey, thanks, you know, he's a cool guy, you know, what can I say?
I'm embarrassed to be friends with you.
Come on, that was good. And he started following me and PlayStation. That was good though. Come on, tell me you don't enjoy some good cheesy jokes every now and then?
100% do not.
Seriously, what is wrong with you? I like some nice cheesy joke every now and then, really keeps you going. Oh, you want to get one real fast?
Nope.
You want to do the Samsung door that works in front of the Samsung. Guardian of the Galaxy. Come on, that's good.
Unfriendly.
Come on, that's really good. I like that one. Really. I saw it. Oh, yeah. That one is good. I'm gonna have to use that sometime. Don't know when, but I have to use it.
Unfriendly. I want you to go on Facebook right now and unfriend me.
Oh, man. I had a good laugh at that one. I was like, that was way funnier than it should be.
You embarrass me. If you embarrass me on a very personal level.
Boy, that was really good. I enjoyed that. Oh, I forgot what we were talking about.
And anything else? We were talking about anything else.
Oh, man.
Good lord. Alright.
One more.
I read them we're talking about the Doritos.
So. Wow. Oh boy.
Oh man. Oh, Nami power. Yeah. Mostly you want to leave power. I think the Chopper too because stop. Usually they would defend themselves.
Right, slow. Buy enough firepower.
True. I mean, a case could be made for Chopper. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, Holiday and I were just talking about how different we are from the Hive.
But Chopper's one that I think has real potential to become really strong.
His abilities are so cool.
Black hats and white
Yeah,
hats.
and because he's a doctor too,
Really makes you think.
Yeah.
and he's learned how to like.
Thinking about
I think
switching
he's done
sides,
something
Amanda?
that at least we haven't seen people
Oh,
do
no.
with their double fruits.
Amanda goes
Well,
rogue
not
and we'll
like
have
that, but,
Thrall
like,
buzzing the control
Augmented-
center inside of a
He's
week.
do that. Yeah.
Like augment it with
But,
medicine.
let's get back
Yeah.
to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. So I think he has real potential to be like, you know, to really step it up and do some real crazy things.
I agree. No, I really do. I personally feel like if he really wanted to, he could even take it further and start working on stuff that would augment everybody's devil fruits. I really think that he has the potential to go there.
I can see it. Okay. Okay. I would love to see, yeah, because I think that'd be cool too to have, you know, they all got their own little rumble balls.
Right, like, you know, emergencies, obviously.
Yeah.
They don't need it,
Yeah, of course. Cause like I said, right now, the way Luffy is, he needs some help. He really does with his, like, nice devil fruit, but like his hockey training.
Yeah, 100%.
The only, yeah. I don't know, you and I have talked about this before. The only person that I've seen that look like they came out to this training, this 2-year fully, like, you know, like almost complete, is Zoro, at least for me. The others still seem to be in training again, I want to say.
Hey, I was just thinking about you.
I don't know if they're just not showing them to that level yet.
Before you...
Maybe.
Because I would expect all of them to be at least close to Admiral.
No. No. They were so far away from Admiral level when this all started. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, but I'm expecting them to get back up there, you know? Step up in the game. Get yourself going.
No. No.
Because the only one that we've seen that looks like he could maybe hold his own on the Admiral is, other than Luffy, is Zoro.
But that's usually how it is, though. Like, if it's not Luffy, it's Zoro. Like, that's how it's always been.
It's just ridiculous, though.
Like, the two of them have always been neck and neck. And...
Like, okay, so I guess what I'm trying to say, I'm kind of disappointed in Sanji's power-up. I expected more. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense.
I think if push comes to shove, he'll get the job done.
Yeah, but he seems to just like struggle everything.
How?
And I guess
like we haven't really seen much of him yet. Like he went up against Doflamingo, and Doflamingo is like he's way beyond Warlord level. Yeah, like he's really powerful.
Yeah.
And
kind of
even though wow.
So Luffy beat him, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing he's at least really close to Admiral level.
I wouldn't say that because even if he was close to Admiral level, then he would have at least attempted to fight the Admiral.
He has a few times.
He hasn't though. Like Aokiji showed up and he immediately backed down.
He didn't immediately back down.
He immediately backed. There wasn't even a fight.
He backed down, but he didn't like immediately.
He immediately backed. If there isn't even a fight, that's immediate. If there isn't even a fight, it's immediate. There was no fight once. Like Aokiji showed up, and Doflamingo immediately stopped fighting.
Fine, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that. I'll let you have that one. Yeah, but it's I don't know. I think he's right there though.
I 100% agree. Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Luffy when I said that. Doflamingo, I think Luffy's close now, especially with his hockey being strong enough to see the future. But I don't think that Doflamingo was there. And I think this is like the real problem is that like there's such a gap between Lieutenant and Admiral, like between Vice Admiral and Admiral. There's such a large gap of power that it's really hard to tell where people are on that scale, because you can be at Vice Admiral level and not be anywhere near Admiral level.
True, because yeah, they were beating Vice Admiral since Ellis Lobby.
Right.
So, for them, at that point, Admirals weren't really anything important to them. Like, don't misunderstand, they had a lot of respect for them, but they were still beating them.
Yeah. So
I was watching, Peace vs. Zoro fought that Admiral that was cutting things up, and it was kind of like the moment, the vibe that was set was kind of like it was when he fought, when he first learned to cut iron, steel.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, you could see, okay, this is gonna be a good fight for him. That's not gonna be like, you know, a pushover fight.
Absolutely. Yeah, so power scaling, I think, right now at the end is a real problem. In the beginning, I felt like power scaling was done pretty well in One Piece, but I find now that last gap between between Vice Admiral and Admiral, they've made it so large, whether intentionally or unintentionally, that it's kind of difficult to gauge where our characters are in the grand scheme.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a little tough to tell now. Because it's just like everybody just, I don't know, if you just fight someone in that level of full strength, and you can say, oh, I think that might be in that level. That's about as far as I believe. Because like Luffy haven't really fought, and I'm not counting this fight with Fujitora, because Fujitora is a fan.
Yeah, well, now he's a fan.
But that's like saying Luffy's better than Garp because he gets to see Garp.
Alright, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
Well, very few people are at Garp's level. Garp is at Admiral level.
I think Garp is beyond that. I don't know what is beyond that, but Garp is bigger.
He's like, I don't really know how to put that into words, but like, what's beyond Admiral? Garp.
Pretty much all of it is like, okay, yeah. Like, you know, how strong can you get? Garp level. That's the goal. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. You're like, okay, let's see what happens with that. But yeah, it's. I kind of want to talk about Garp really fast. I know I'm jumping around a lot.
Yeah, One Piece is just one of those things. We never seem to be able to have a solid linear conversation about One Piece.
Nocris is weak in strength and had a movie mind.
It's 20 years worth of data. It's like a lot of these stuff. We should have a lot of things connected together.
I was gonna say, like, I wouldn't even say that the issue is that it's 20 years with stuff. It's that everything has been so thoroughly connected, and there are so many, like, attaching webs that you can't talk about one thing without ending up, you know, running into topics that are, like, 10 years old.
Yeah. It's one of the things I'm looking at, right?
Seeing
Like,
these readings?
Garp,
coming from those
you look at
crystals.
Garp, right? Garp has like
It's some kind of
his
solidified
son
hive soul fire.
is the
need
most
to get rid of those
wanted
things fast.
pirate ever.
The power scaling in that family is beyond. The power scaling in that whole family is beyond.
Yeah, I know. So his son is the most wanted person ever. His grandson is pissing everyone off. And he's still doing really kind of.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm like, how do you do that? I wonder how you do that. Because like, dude, once your son becomes like, you know, enemy number one, you're kind of losing something, you know what I mean? But nah, he's like, no. Everybody's like, oh, Garp the hero, yay!
He's like, nah,
I decide.
I don't lose. He's like, I don't lose face because I don't lose. That's like Garp's motto.
Got to stop Nocris.
Like, you know, he's just Garp, and you're like, okay, it's Garp, yeah, just, you know, forget about it, don't pay attention to his family lineage.
Yeah, like, it doesn't even sound like they were going to demote him, for the whole War of the Best thing.
And it seems like you watch some of that, like, you can put on YouTube, and you know the rabbit hole YouTube creates for you sometimes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So I was watching some of that. And
I've translated what Hive Apocrypha I can.
Like,
This
once he
Nocris is
got up
even
there
worse
and
than
he
we
decided
thought.
to stand and
We're
take the
talking
fight,
necromancy.
the
Endless
entire
cycles of
side of
suffering
his
and
battle
death,
changed.
all in the service of a
Because
giant worm
everybody
god.
was like, yes, Garp is here now, we can't lose. I was like, dude, Admiral was fighting with Admiral. I was like, they're trying their best, but everybody's like, they're not Garp, no.
Yeah, I know, seriously.
They kind of had the whole field, and I'm like, oh, wow. I'm like, poor Admiral. Like, you know, because it's blockchain, you sat in there speaking, everybody was like, yep, we're safe now, that's it.
Yeah.
The war is over, we can't lose. I think the pirates were like, oh, this is gonna be a trouble, we're in a little trouble now. I'm like, dude, you guys look like this. That's in the state. sit in the chair, like this. Just sat in the chair. Nothing else, nothing more to that. I keep wondering why they keep getting these kind of supplies in my inventory. I'm using wrong tools technically. But we're gonna keep it.
Huh, okay.
Yeah.
But,
I kind of want to...
yeah, Garp is a monster. I don't really understand it myself. But I guess to have... actually, no, I do understand it myself. Because, technically, Garp has to be at least at Whitebeard's level. And there's a reason I say this. Garp is the only guy in history to corner Gold Roger himself on multiple occasions.
True.
He has to at least be around Whitebeard's level. At least. To pull that off.
So what I was thinking, right? I'm thinking in Prime, I would like to say Garp might have been stronger than Whitebeard.
I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. I don't... But I would go so far as to say that even at the War of the Best, Garp was stronger than Whitebeard. Only because Whitebeard was dying. Yeah. They were both old. Like, that's a little unfair to just be like, Whitebeard was old. No, like, Garp was fucking graying and stuff like that, too. But,
Yeah.
yeah. He just aged well.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got those sick gray sideburns that every guy, like, wishes they get.
Right? Age all gracefully.
Yeah. Whitebeard's over here with like tied up to IVs and stuff for half the day.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he's just chilling like, oh, I got this, man, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
It doesn't even use a cane. Doesn't even use a cane. He chills, like, you know. What it is. Yeah, but this whole family, I don't know, whatever. Anything that comes off the Garp family line seems to be
Just monsters, every last one of them.
like, yeah, it's like, we haven't seen his dad fight yet. We see Gabo fight, and his dad trained Gabo.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, even guys that are super charismatic, or he's become a monster. Or he's just both.
His dad I would argue that his dad is both, just based on the few clips that we've seen. Because he's always talking, like the way he talks, you know what I mean? Like it's always about, you know, the job's not done, this and that, you know, he seems like a real leader on top of everything else. And we saw one glimpse of his ability, you know, back at Logtown, and alright, let's put it this way. There's every character in every comic ever that has been able to control the weather has been a monster. Every single one. Every character that can control the weather in every comic ever. I don't know, Storm.
You said comic ever. I like One Piece, they still control weather in One Piece.
No, physically impossible. No one else can do it.
Yeah.
But
True, I'll give you that.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, his dad doesn't, we haven't seen much to say like, you know, oh, his dad is this and that, but we know at least his dad, they were able to fight off Blackbeard.
Yeah, the real deal.
I believe that, but we don't know who won or lost, that was pretty much, you know, that's why I was trying to figure that out. We know he's able to withstand at least the Blackbeard attack. And by the thing of it, I'm pretty sure it's Blackbeard. And I'm just doing that by association power-wise, because Gabo trashed Blackbeard number 2.
Yeah, that was just embarrassing.
Yeah, Sabo beat him easily.
Handily.
Like, Sabo
Handily.
fight is like, you know, oh, damn, you got taking any damage, you take shit, you know what I mean? even when you saw the Admiral, which is like, how strong is this guy? So, I think that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, because Sabo is just like, he fought, what's his name? Thor?
Yeah.
And he was cool, he walked out pretty, you know. He was good, he walked out pretty good actually. He didn't really...
It was even.
It didn't look like he took any real damage.
Yeah. And then he fought Burgess.
I don't think he's as close to the other three. Like the other but he's up there.
Yes, okay. I can see that because they may have let the quality of admirals go to shit after the war because they promoted one and another one quit.
And another one always stays somewhere else, like Green Boy, whatever his called name is.
What Green Boy?
There's another admiral. We just never see him.
I've never seen another admiral.
Yeah, they keep mentioning this other admiral, but they mentioned him once. Who's the guy that showed up in the Reverie? That I think it was Garth or Sengoku and stuff. So he knows the theories that he was supposed to extend. He's up there. I can't really remember Green Boy or Green something. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. But he was just like, yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar to me at all. I have to reread.
Yeah, in the Reverie arc, they show another guy that I believe he was, I know that the story mentioned that they promoted one more person.
Looks like that's our target. Not great. Careful, Guardian. He's pulsing with soul fire.
But yeah, it's one of those things where like the Admirals, yeah, I don't think they're as strong as they used to be. But you would think they would have to be that strong, you know what I mean, stronger now to be, because the Pirate Age kind of got a little bit of a revive, didn't it, after that war?
A little bit. At least Luffy's involvement in it.
Yeah. It was nice to see when he came back that, you know, he was like, not just he was wanted, but he was like, renowned.
Yeah.
He and his crew were like, you know, like they were copying him and people didn't believe it. Like, he got what people like this, you know what I mean?
Well, because no one had seen him in 2 years.
Yeah. But they just know he is ridiculous and anyone that you know what I mean? He's the best of.
Right.
Yeah, so he was really, and that was like to see that, you know, they had that kind of prestige after the war. But it makes sense because nobody else showed up, not nobody else showed up, but this fight is some of the best.
No, I'm just, well, first of all, King, I see your comment. We gotta work on our volume. I'm working on setting up a new, well, I'm working on getting a new setup, slowly but surely. But I noticed that the volume issue isn't really gonna go away without that. And secondly, as far as the Luffy thing at the War of the Best, he showed up in a place where he had no right to be. Like, no right to be.
I think that was one of the warlords to officially recognize him publicly.
Yeah, seriously. Honestly, like, things just worked out really well for him.
Oh, absolutely. I think it was a lot of main character luck, though. That really helped him. Because, like, he met this awesome father. Oh, you tell me that boss's son. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
And then he was also OP. Her powers are pretty... If you stop clowning around with it, I think you can do more with it. No?
Explain. Present your argument.
So, example, right? Her powers are from those hormone controls and everything like that. You could pretty much take you baby on any movie they have.
Oh, she already does that.
I don't know, it's just like, I think if it didn't use like in a combat thing, she uses more for healing, but I'm gonna say she because that was
No, there was that one time that she did exactly that.
Oh, Luffy.
Yeah.
Because Luffy was starving.
Yeah, but I mean, it happened. And it wasn't the healing. There was like he gave Luffy a dose of the hormones.
Yeah, but I think before he did it, he was trying to get him back alive. He landed dead too.
Yeah, he was dead. Although, like, what else did anybody expect? He like took a poison bath.
Yeah, he really did. That was just like, yeah, that whole fight with Luffy, man, it really showed how weak he was. And then to get back to his friends, no, he didn't get back to his friends. They had to he had to power up a little bit.
Yep.
And then you're like, okay, then wow, that's just. At that point, like the Straw Hats were always like, you know, I'm not gonna say they were like OP, but they were like, look how they want to get you one.
Well, you know what I liked about One Piece is that they slowly showed us the limits of their power. It wasn't like all of a sudden they just couldn't handle it. It was like, no, they were trying harder and harder every arc to get things done until finally they were out of their depth.
That last fight, like, when you fully get up against the Warlord,
Yeah. Well, they've beaten our warlords before, but this particular warlord,
I think even within these Warlords is great.
100%.
I think you have guys that are top height, still like way above them. And you have like even with the Mako, that's still way to the top. Who's the other hero we're gonna try? You have Anpaku, currently stands really high up too. You got the huge track too. You just have to pick it up like you're nothing.
Well, yeah. But apparently she was another one who trained directly under Rayleigh.
Wait, bitch.
Yeah. Because Rayleigh was the one who saved them. Like, they all knew Rayleigh from jump.
Really? I thought, no, the one that saved them originally was that tiger fish guy.
Oh, no, you're right. Fisher Tiger. No, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he was. Because he accidentally, he broke them out at the same time he broke out the others.
The rest of the fishmen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just one of those things where like, yeah, that was just, you know. I don't think, because he said it himself, he didn't really like humans either.
Yeah, he wasn't really a fan.
He was trying to get his crew to. I don't know who trained her. Did they ever say that? I don't remember if it said he trained Hancock and her team. Her sisters.
I'm almost positive it's Rayleigh.
Kind of, they do know really.
Yeah, they know him like pretty intimately too.
Yeah, not much is true because they all know him. But
I would be willing to argue that it is Rayleigh.
Okay. I could see the argument being made for it, but wow, that looks kind of bad. Yeah, I don't know though, cause like I don't remember them saying who trained them, but I guess yeah, I could see maybe Rayleigh, as he does seems to have a pretty decently close connection with them.
Yeah.
And the Amazonians don't like to deal with too much people.
Well, especially since she was hiding her status as a, you know, escaped celestial dragon slave.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I think that's just a really, I want to say OP character that's being used for a lot of comedic effects.
Yeah, the fact that she's got a lot of combat power, she's definitely above a vice admiral, well above a vice admiral, because it looks like the vice admirals have, it looks like vice admirals have trouble fighting her. So she's well on her way to being near admiral level. She knows hockey because every Amazon seems to know hockey,
But she has Conqueror hockey.
which is rare, you know, on top of all that.
Don't forget that. So she has an edge up above almost all of them because of that. And I think they said it when Luffy first did Conqueror's hockey. They were like, whoa, he has the same type of hockey as Sis, or something to that extent.
Yeah, I know she's one of the few with it. Who
I honestly expected Zoro to have it too.
I do too. I expect that he has it, but that we haven't seen him pull it out yet. Because he hasn't had a situation where he's really needed it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I think of the whole group, he's the one that has fought the last series so far. Like, he took some big moves, but it wasn't like, you know.
Oh no! I'm saying he hasn't discovered it yet.
Oh, you think it's still way back? It's still like, you know.
Yeah, because it seems like Conqueror's hockey always reveals itself like at the most dire moment.
Okay, I can see that.
Welcome, Guardian.
And next reason why I think he would have it too, they've been mimicking Straw Hat after
Gold Roger.
who's the last Roger, yeah. And if Roger second in command had it, I'm guessing Straw Hat second in command would have it too.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian.
Cause like it seems
It's
like
easy
that's,
math,
you know what I mean? The kind of way they're trying to show, like, you know, these two are. I don't want to say clone of each other, but this is kind of the way it is.
Yeah, they've definitely drawn a parallel between Gold Roger and Luffy.
Yeah, so I'm kind of interested to see how they play it out. I think we're getting to the end of content for this one. I ain't got much more to talk about. I don't know if you have something specific you want to bring up.
No, not this time.
Alright, so like I said, we said it before, we actually want you guys to be a part of the conversation. So don't forget to go and leave some comments, let us know what you think. Who do you think is, like, for example, like my biggest thing is, who's the strongest
What needs to do?
pirate? I'm gonna say Shanks. Simply because I want to hear, like, who do you guys think is the strongest? Like, Kessie, who do you think is the strongest pirate out there?
Ooh, right now, sans Whitebeard, I'd probably argue Blackbeard.
Ooh. Okay. You think, okay.
I
wonder
have
if
to
he-
argue.
yeah.
I have to argue that. Sorry.
I don't know. I don't think he's there yet. But alright. I can see where you're going with that. Who's
Yeah.
shooting at me?
Yeah.
I can see where you're going with that. I can see that. So guys, let me know in the comments. Who do you guys think is the strongest current pirate? So this is post Blackbeard.
Post Whitebeard.
Post Whitebeard. Sorry. Wow. Yeah, post Whitebeard. Who do you guys think it is? Who do you think is the right now holds, you know, at the top of the world? Like, it could be a warlord, it could be somebody else. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, we're out. We'll talk to you guys later. Kent, do you guys any goodbyes you want to say? Or...
No, I'm good.
Alright guys, keep pirating and I'll see you guys a little later. Peace.